and welcome to my tarot corner. I am trying to put the speaker on the loudest possible volume, and I will try to speak to the camera as much as I can. I'm filming with a phone camera, so it is a little bit difficult. Anyway, this reading is about the christening that was yesterday. First of all, I was very happy to see that the Queen did manage to do that. And after reading a few of the articles around that, I saw that there was this big issue around which baby will wear the christening robe, the traditional christening robe, and that made me think that that was probably why I got the Two of Swords in the feelings and the water energy card. So this is going to be also around the christening, and this is a request I got. Some people say that Harry was there. I saw the pictures from the Queen in the car. It did look like the Queen to me, and I'm not going to doubt that because I don't think that the Queen is a liar. But it is an interesting question to ask whether or not Prince Harry was there. This tarot deck is very, very much a Rider-Waite tarot, but it is called The Secrets of Tarot, and it is very vintage-like, and I really love the imaging in it. So I wish you'd like it, so I hope you would like it too. So it's very, the cards are very, very thin, so it's a little bit hard to shuffle sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to clear it. And I'm going to ask, was Harry in the christening yesterday? Was Harry in the UK yesterday? Was Harry in the christening yesterday? I don't think so, because if he does arrive to the UK, he needs to be on solitude for a while, and it just doesn't seem logical to me. But since Eugenie is close to him, then it might be that he made all that, trip for that. So let's start with the first question, the first card, and we get the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a card of fake conflict. So he might have had this conflict, but he didn't know what he was going to do. It wasn't something that was a real conflict for him. And when this card comes upon, it does show a tendency to do the wrong things, burning bridges behind you, searching for problems all the time. And it does look like the way Harry treats his family, and it gives me the feeling that he wasn't there. But this is not an actual answer. So next card is the Moon, and it is another card that gives me the air of the no, because the Moon is a card of someone who is very much attached to his mother, thinks about his mother a lot, and it is kind of it is a question, because it does look like he is very much talking and thinking about his mother a lot, but then he is letting Netflix just drag her name in the mud without even thinking twice about it. So it is a question, what is the real feelings that he has towards his mother. And it could also be that he has those angry feelings towards his mother because she left him, quote unquote. And it is something like you can call it a passive-aggressive feelings towards his mother. But anyway, the moon speaks about needing to talk about it, need emotional problems, confusion, and helplessness. And it is negatively aspecting everything. So it is someone who tends to stay in his comfort zone. He's very confused, he's afraid to take initiatives, is unstable, is leaning towards depression, sadness, and emotional vulnerability, emotional problems. He needs help, he needs mental health help. And this is another card that gives me the impression that he wasn't in the UK. Let's see what the other card said. And we get the Four of Cups, which is the card of doubts. And he had a lot of doubts whether or not he should go there, whether he should be there. And it is also doubts regarding the christening of his own daughter, that it does look like nobody in the royal family really wants to christen his daughter. And this is someone who is thinking that all the time, thinking that everything is wrong, something is wrong, someone who is lacking trust, difficulty in trust, suspicious, bad advice, listening to that bad advice. So a pessimistic. And this is another card that tells me that he wasn't there. A fourth card, let's see what the fourth card tells us, and we get the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is my Prince Harry card, because although he is not a water sign, but he is the deprived one. The King of Cups is someone who is motivated by the need for emotional stability, and this is exactly Harry. He is feeling deprived all the time. All the time he feels that he's not getting what he deserves. He needs emotional stability. He's looking for emotional stability, but he's not getting it. This is also a card of someone who is staying in his comfort zone and going all the way to the UK to participate in a christening. It's getting out of your comfort zone. So he is, and this is also a card of someone who is abstaining from things and has a tendency to get offended easily and hold a grudge. So this is very much Prince Harry, and this is another card that tells me that he didn't go there. And the last card is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a card of someone who is adventurer, can withhold changes, but also because it is negatively aspected with the Moon and the Four of Cups, we see here someone who is unstable and has this obsessiveness. This is a card of someone, the archetype of it is someone who is destroying things, breaking sometimes convention, but also has the tendency for addiction, to resentment, vengeful. So all of these cards tell me that he wasn't there. Let's see what the underlying energy tells me. And the underlying energy is the Star, another major arcana, another card that speaks about needing to talk about things, needing to open the Pandora box and, you know, take everything out. And this card also, although it has a lot of good aspects to it, when we're looking at it in this in this whole setting, the star does tell me about someone who is has a lot of self-illusion, arrogance, tendency to surrender to other people, to another person. That could be his wife. And just one moment. I'm sorry, I forgot to shut my phone down. Some people complained, and it is true. It does make me jump as well. So, and we were talking about the star. So the star is also someone who has fear of talking about the problems that he has, but he has problems. So all along, I can tell you that he wasn't there. All of those cards, none of these cards are positive. None of them are telling me, yes, he was there. But let's ask the tarot in a more direct way. And just the 3-card spread that I usually like using. It's called the Sos Spread, and it just gives us a yes or no answer. Sometimes it's giving us a message, but part of the cards are what we call message or message cards. Part of the cards are direction cards. The directions card are giving us a clear yes or no answer. The message cards can give us a tendency for yes or no, but also a message. So let's see what we get. So was Harry in the UK in the past weekend? Did Harry participate in the christening? Was Harry with the Queen in her car? Was Harry in the UK in the past weekend? And for this spread, I cut it only once. And I'm taking 3 cards. When the middle card is the card that gives us the answer, and we get the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is an answer. It is a message card, but the answer is no, because the Hanged Man is the one who needs to change his perspective, to change his point of view in order to do something, in order to be able to get out of his comfort zone. And we saw in the previous cards that he has a lot of this is his main problem, getting out of his comfort zone. And the Hanged Man is tells us that in order to get out of his comfort zone, he has to change his perspective. And this is when it comes out, it says he does not do that. When this card comes out, we see someone who has the message is don't be just, be smart. But Harry is not acting like that. Harry is keep thinking about he's not thinking about being smart. And this it's not something that is making him work, that's not making him tick. Let's see what we have on the side. So on this side, we have the 3 of Cups, which is the celebration, and it is a small celebration, but it is the celebration of the christening. And it is the celebration that he should have or wanted. Maybe he wanted to attend, but he didn't. This is a card of when we're talking about negatively aspected of the 3 of Cards, we're talking about, once again, loss of trust, superficial relationships, premature joy, chasing pleasures, and superficial treatment of a problem, a tendency to belittle ourselves. And Harry has this tendency to belittle himself, especially in face of his wife. Now, this is the celebration that he wanted to attend, and it's 3-person here, and I would say it's Zara and Eugenie and the Queen, and he wanted to be there, but if he was there, if he went there, he would have been the third wheel, and that is not how he wants to be perceived. On the other side, we get the sun, and the sun, if you can look how it goes, the sun is going outside from the hangman. So both of these cards are just making the hangman even stronger, because both of these cards are positive cards that are in the SOS spread. We look at the answer, and the answer is the main card, and the cards on the sides can be either negative, and they are making the card in the middle weaker, or they can be positive and then they make it stronger. So both of these cards, because they are positive, they are just reinforcing the message of the hangman. And the sun is a card of happiness, of joy, of being part of a family, of abundance, all the things that he wants, everything that he wants, but it is going outside of the reading. It is not inside the reading. And as we can see how the reading is going on here, we can see that the Three of Cups is a card that the people here are not facing anything. The hangman is facing the middle. He's not looking anywhere, and the sun card is going outside. So it is leaving the hangman hanging, let's say it that way. So this is what he would have wanted. This is what he wants. He wants to be part of a family. He wants to be part of this happiness, of this wealth, of this everything that is so everything that is so happy. But this is also a father card, and I think that he has a hard time facing his father. This is also someone who has a hard time accepting abundance. Now, abundance is something that we need to know how to accept. If we don't know how to accept it, then we cannot get it. And this is, when it is negatively aspected, we are talking about running away from a problem, and problems around ego, being immature and self-concentrated. So all in all, I would say he wasn't in the UK, and he wasn't part of the christening. Now, this is another oracle deck. It is something that is more of a folklore type, but it has very nice messages in it. And let's see what kind of message can we give Prince Harry. So first, I'm just clearing the cards. And message for Prince Harry, message for Prince Harry, message for Prince Harry. Let's see what we get. And we get frequency, flow, sound, vibration, energy, healing. So this is the frequency of healing, the probability of healing if he does it, if he's attached to the right frequency. In order to be attached to the right frequency, you need to be, sorry, that's because I put it on Okay, I'm sorry for that disturbance because I tried to put the speaker on a larger volume, and then it made the phone ring. So anyway, as I was speaking about frequency, he needs to tap into the right frequency in order to be able to heal himself. This is part of his healing process. And if he doesn't tap into the right frequency, he won't be able to heal. Now, I am curious about the next card, and we get Sovereign. That's not a coincidence. Sovereign, as we know, it is someone who is controlling, who is ruling, but it is also about transformation, visualization, ascension. So he needs to know how to control his own energy, how to tap to his own to the right frequency in order to heal himself. And as I was saying, I do intend to do a deep dive into his own own energy, but I will do that later this week when I do get a little bit more of time. And the last card is Mystery. Revelations, discovery, secrets, unveil. So there is this mystery that he needs to tap into, and revelations, all of those secrets that he needs to keep regarding his children, regarding everything around his being right now. It's a lot of overload, a lot of load that he has to bear, and it is taking too much of his energies, taking too much of his frequency. He won't be able to heal himself as long as he is in this mystery energy, if he doesn't visualize himself as someone who is getting better, and if he doesn't tap into the right frequency. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and leave me an email, leave me a comment, and I always get back to emails. That's the best way of asking me for any kind of reading. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.